folks. We're getting it. It's just slow. Back and forth. Taking a little time. We will get it though. folks, it's sitting on there and we've done no damage, so that's the important part. No scratches, no dents, no dings. I don't even think we wiped much of the pollen off of it. So, all right, got some issues. No issues with the truck, issues with clearance. He had already done the exhaust and it ain't gonna work, so I'm gonna have to redo it, which is not an issue. Like I said, we're not gonna make anything or let anything become an issue. So, or we may, I don't know what they got for outlets on here. I might be able to come up with a different outlet on that turbo to make it a little easier. Or we might can turn it. It's got a clamp here. If we can turn it in that way, we can just redo the exhaust completely and take it in and then down and around, and that'll get us away from everything, including. All right, folks, so coming right off, this thing will turn any which way we need it, so that will be no issue whatsoever. We'll just redo the exhaust like it needs to be. I want to clear the heater hoses and the AC parts, and still got to do the dipstick tube also. And let me see, the cab is over that way a little bit, so when I go up through the holes, I'll, you know, move it around. And as you can see, it's got a little bit too much gap here, and I don't believe it's going to have enough on the other side. Well, I mean, it's probably going to be about right on the other side, actually. So, yeah, that's about right. Anyway, so, yeah, that's, it worked out good. You know, the side shift on these forklifts is what made the difference of being able to bring it down and then bring it in close. So it worked out really well. And then our stern shaft is right down there where we need it. Looks like we'll have to do a little changing on my fuel lines. That's not an issue either, though. Brakes ready to hook up. Like I said, I'll probably end up changing to the Hydro Boost, but we'll try this and just see what it does. And who knows? All right, well, I guess now I need to just go ahead and get the cab bolted down, and then we can worry about everything else after that. All right, folks, cab's on and down. So we'll be taking a break for, well, I don't know about tomorrow. It's probably going to rain all day. Saturday I'm going to be at Spokes and Cleats Tractor Show in Turnersburg, North Carolina, and go up there and see my buddy Ron that owns the place. And it's a swap meet, so we'll see what's up there for sale. Play around a little bit, and so we'll be back on this thing. I may fire the boiler and stuff Sunday, so we may be back on this probably Monday, and I'll get some more videos out. So we just got to do the fabricating on the exhaust and then start wiring, and ran the transmission lines, and I ran them up and ran them over. I was going to run them under, but the way the AC compressor, the AC condenser and stuff goes on, I figured I'd bring them over here, and then we can come up with them and then through beside the radiator through this hole and come out to the cooler. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get in between here and the condenser, so we've got a cooler there, and shouldn't be too bad. I mean, either way we'll work with it. So got the fuel lines hooked up. Got I didn't change the dipstick tube out yet. I need to do that. It shouldn't be no major issue anyway. And then ground wires, gotta make sure we get them. And like I said, just there's not a lot of fabricating to do. It's mostly just getting everything hooked up, getting all the wiring hooked up, and moving on from there. All right, well, next will be part 3, and hopefully that'll be the last part, but you never know, might be a part 4 to it. But anyway, I appreciate everybody watching, and until next time, bye.